Hey, what's going on, everybody? Huvvi186 back again with another video, and this video is the first episode of Huvvi's Hot Takes. This is gonna be something I'm gonna be doing where I just talk about a bunch of different stuff. This stuff that's going around, in gaming and outside of gaming. So this is gonna be the first episode. The gameplay you're watching is PES 2016 Pro Evolution Soccer 16. Got this last week at Best Buy. I'll do a video about this game later, but early thoughts is I love it. So, anyways, let's get on with it. First thing I want to talk about is Floyd Mayweather. The news came out about the buys of his fight with Andre Berto, his pay-per-view buys, and it's just under 400,000 buys on pay-per-view. Now, for a standalone UFC pay-per-view, it's not terrible. It's actually very good for like non-WrestleMania wrestling pay-per-views. But for a Floyd Mayweather fight, that's not good. Not good at all. By comparison, the Mayweather Pacquiao fight did I think it did 4 million pay-per-view buys, and his average pay-per-views, buys are well over 1 million. So to have only 400,000 400,000 buys on pay-per-view, that's not good. And I think that's just the public at large just not caring about Floyd Mayweather. Obviously his transgressions when it comes to women, and the overall way he portrays himself I think it's finally catching on to people, and I think people just don't care. I mean, this fight with Berto was a farce. Everyone knew it. It was trying to portray as some retirement fight, and people knew that was BS. I think these people are just tired of it. Now, me personally, I'm not a fan of the dude. I think he's an awful human being, but I also can separate his accomplishments, and I can readily admit that he's one of the best defensive fighters of all time, easily. But I wasn't looking forward to him. I wasn't looking forward to him fighting. Like, I didn't care, because I'm just tired of the dude. Like, I'm tired of people defending this piece of garbage, and I'm glad that he's going to become irrelevant, and the sooner the better, in my opinion. So, regardless, the next one is about Michael Pachter. I don't know where he works at, but he's an analyst. He's a video game analyst, and I know a lot of people don't like him, but mainly the Nintendo fanboys. But me, I don't have a huge issue with Pachter. He is who he is. And as an analyst, you're going to get things wrong, and it is what it is. But anyways, he had a couple things to say. First thing he said was he said that he does believe that the PS4 is going to sell just around 130 million units in its life cycle. He said that the Xbox One was going to sell between 100 million and 110 million units in its life cycle. And he said that the Wii U is expected to sell about 20 million in its life cycle. Now, I don't agree with any of it. I just think that regardless of how well the PS4 is selling, it's the highest selling console. It is what it is. But I don't expect it to reach that level, that PS2 level of overall system sold. I mean, I think it'll do very well. I think it will continue to sell well, but at some point there's going to be at least a lull somewhere. So I do expect that, but I expect I don't expect it to sell about 130 million. I think that's a bit too much. I also don't think that the Xbox One is going to sell over 100 million units either. Now, contrary to popular belief, the Xbox One is selling very well. Like, it just is, when you're always comparing it to the PS4, obviously it's getting slaughtered. But compared to what the 360 was doing, it's actually doing very well. And I believe it's still on pace to be I think it's still on par with the Xbox 360 when it sold at this point in its life cycle. So it's not selling. I don't believe it's selling poorly. But I don't believe it'll sell 100 million. And the Wii U, if all these rumors about the NX is true, I don't expect it to reach 20 million also. Like, if the NX is going to be selling at the end of next year, I don't expect the Wii U's sales to reach 20 million. I just don't think that. He also mentioned, I'll have the link in the article below, but he also mentioned, stuff about how he feels that this is going to be the last true cycle of consoles for this generation, for the generation of consoles. He goes deeper into detail with it. I'll leave the article if you guys are interested. What else? He also said that he feels that the gaming popularity as far as these consoles go have peaked. So I'll leave all the stuff is gonna be down in the description for you guys to read it. So anyway, this is Huvvi 186. I'm out. Enjoy the rest of this gameplay. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Fine defending there. Ibrahimovic already with a hat-trick. And it's Ibrahimovic. Has he found his man? Olsen. Olsen. Ups it towards the front. Forward it goes. Now here's the through ball. Has a hit! Sweden know that they were just a quality finish away from real trouble.
PlayStation